Maude Garrett. Good morning, Maude.
Hi, Roma. So great to talk to you. It's so great to talk to someone. I've been quarantined for 18 days.
My goodness, I agree with you. I am so happy to have another interaction with a human being, but we're excited to have you on today because you're going to give us some of your top picks for people, kids, families to watch at home, right?
That's it. I mean, we are in strange times and a lot of families are now together 5 days, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and also balancing work, or maybe work's not happening. So there's a lot of factors here. I do have great news. There is a free streaming service, Tubi.tv, which is great, saving those pennies, but also great family movies that everyone can enjoy together, including the 2012 hit Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 2014, sorry. The very first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came out 30 years yesterday. So this iconic franchise was back with Megan Fox as April O'Neil. This movie made $500 million at the box office, so the kids love that one. Speaking of, they're going to love a movie called Tintin, which came out in 2011, directed by Steven Spielberg. This was like his first foray playing around with mocap, so you can expect Andy Serkis as one of the characters in this one, but also Jamie Bell and Daniel Craig. That one, also great for the whole family because I used to watch Tintin when I was a kid. And the last recommendation that I have is Rugrats Go Wild. So these are two of Nickelodeon's biggest properties coming head to head with the Wild Thornberrys and of course the beloved Rugrats. But a little fun fact for the parents watching, Spike the talking dog, voiced by none other than Bruce Willis.
I had no idea about that. Those are some funny facts, and I didn't know about some of those actors as well. But you also have some recommendations for the adults, right?
I surely do. Once the kids have gone to bed, some great movies to watch, like 2002's Minority Report, which was such a ahead of its time movie. It delves in like the futuristic notion of pre-crime where they can solve murders before they even happen. Tom Cruise absolutely crushes it in this movie, and it's rated 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, so you must watch that one. Also a movie called Sing Street, which was 2016's unsung movie of the year as far as I'm concerned. It really flew under the radar, but it's got a 95% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. It's basically set in the 80s in Dublin during a recession, so it's a little on the nose there, but it shows the story of a kid who decides to join a band to find his identity. So you can expect music from The Clash, Duran Duran, The Cure, all the amazing songs of the 80s. So adults are going to love that one. And then my last recommendation, a movie called Aeon Flux that we might remember from 2005, starring Charlize Theron, who absolutely crushes it in this action futuristic flick. But I went back through the synopsis, and it's set in the 25th century where the population had only dwindled down to 5 million because 400 years ago in the 21st century, a giant virus took out nearly all the population. So that's a fun one to watch in this time, but it is interesting to see that a lot of the viewing habits of people are watching things like Pandemic, Contagion, and they're trying to sort of learn, I guess through a fictional lens, just what we're going through.
Yeah, I have to agree. That's all the stuff that's trending on my streaming networks are all the pandemic or disaster type shows. But tell me a little bit about Tubi. I had never heard of it before.
Yeah, it is a free streaming service. No credit card required to sign up, so you can do so in about 10 seconds. There's access to over 20,000 movies and TV titles, but what's really great is when you start compiling your queue list, the algorithm will kick in and start recommending things based on your tastes. And there's over 20 million active users right now because it is free. And all of the shows that I've recommended and all the movies, they're all on Tubi.tv. So that's a really great time to start saving some money because streaming services can all add up when you have a multitude of them.
Yes, I have to agree, Maude. Do you have a specific favorite show or movie that you're watching right now?
So many things. I mean, I do this for a living, so I am watching everything across the board. I think for me, especially, there are a bunch of like TV shows that I've been binging. A show that was based on my favorite book series, Dresden Files, was on Tubi. So I kind of got through all of that because I couldn't find it anywhere else. So my recommendation, if there is something that you want to watch, jump onto the internet and see where it's available because more often than not, you'll see that it's available for free on Tubi. And that's what's really cool.
Perfect. Well, thank you for all that advice, all those movie and show picks. We appreciate you, Maude. Have a great day.